Hey guys, Matt Marzillo here. In this video, we're going to be doing something called a two-variable data table, right? So in the previous video, we performed a one-variable data table. We were looking at units sold and how that impacted several different equations related to sales and profit and contribution margin. Well, in this video, we have this very simple table set up here, and we're going to be looking to see how revenue changes based on the selling price and the number of units sold, right? So we're going to be changing selling price from 125 or 150, and we're changing units sold from 250 to 500, 750, so on and so forth. So as with the one variable data table, the key here is how you set up the table, right? So if you remember last time, we had on the headers here, we had some formulas that we used as anchors. Well, when you're doing a two variable problem, you have one anchor set here in the top corner, right? So that's your anchor formula, and revenue is calculated by taking selling price times units sold, right? Very simple. We're referencing again the same data from the break-even analysis. So we're saying C2 times C3. That's exactly how you calculate revenue, right? So once you have the table set up properly, we have our different selling prices we want to look at. We have our different units sold that we want to look at. What you have to do is you highlight the table. You go back up to the Data tab, Data Tools section, What If Analysis, Data Table. And now we're going to be using both inputs, right? So with the one variable data table, we were just using one of the inputs, but now we're going to be using two. So our row input cell right here, that's selling price. And selling price sitting right here in C3. And then our column input row, just like last time, was units sold. Units sold is right here, C2. Once you click OK, very good. Okay, great. So we have Microsoft Excel has plopped some data down here for us to look at. So we can see when we sold 250 units and the selling price is set at 125, we're going to have revenue of $31,250. And then if the selling price is 150, obviously we're going to have a little bit more revenue, right? So kind of nice to have. This essentially winds up looking a lot like just a multiplication table, because our anchor formula is just a simple multiplication formula. But this is a great way just to get a lot of information very quickly in one clean table. So again, this is a two variable data table. The key here is setting it up appropriately. Make sure your anchor formula is up here in the top left corner of the table. You highlight the entire table. Then you kind of do your thing here with the what if analysis, data table, and fill in the arguments. Okay guys, thanks a lot. See you next time.